Yo, what is up guys? Tobez here. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get a lot more wins in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5. Now, there's a lot of new things added to the game with this new season, so I'm gonna show you a few tips to get more wins. And let's get right into these tips.
Alright, so I'm doing a voiceover, and right now I'm on the battle bus. So basically, good spots to land are really outside of the bus path because there's going to be less people, therefore giving you a higher chance to win and being able to get more loot to yourself. So I choose to go to Misty because it's always just a good spot when the bus path is right down the middle because it's out of the way and there's some good loot there. So you'll see that I'm going to Misty. There's not too many people with me. Alright, so once I get into Misty, I have a lot of shield. That's very important. You want to get a lot of meds and carry a lot. Notice that I'm carrying 3 meds. That's very important because the more meds you have, the more room for error you also have, in case you get beamed or anything, or you fall off a building, or anything like that. Anything that can go wrong, you know? So, I come down here, and I'm gonna go and get some fish. And what happens is, I end up getting a swordfish, but I don't pick it up immediately, and I start getting beamed by the IO guards. So here's a big tip that you might want to focus on to get wins in Fortnite Season 5 in Chapter 2. Avoid the IO guards. They will actually beam the crap out of you. I've died to IO guards many times, and it would not be my first if I died again. So be careful, it's no joke. Alright, so there's a kid on me over here. I hear him above me. So basically what I do is I block off all the entrances where he could come from. Now, if you're a pro or something, or like a really good player, you could just rush this kid and do some crazy edits on him. But that's not what I am. As you can see, I'm not the best. So I'm farming up some mats, you know, just to make sure. And I block off the entrance just to make sure he can't get any easy shots. I edit down. I shot him 3 times with my tap. Almost died, but it was close. You just gotta catch them off guard. I caught him off guard a little. Make sure you go to these guys to upgrade your weapons too. This is super important. I can't stress it enough. Your gun level will go up so much just from that. It's so important. Like I went from a green AR to a purple scar and a green tack, I think, to a gold tack. So now you can see in this clip, I'm just farming up a lot of materials. Another important thing, just keep farming. Don't worry about rushing kids when you don't even have enough mats. Like, notice here, I have a lot of mats. I have like 700 wood, 400 brick, and 100 metal. That's pretty good. You don't want to get caught in a situation where you only have like 100 mats, because that's going to be a problem, you know? So, you just want to stay high on mats, and it's always a good thing for every scenario. Now I come up here on this hill, more towards the end game, and I build a 1x1. Now this is good, so I can get high ground. And after that, I just leave and get some more mats. You know, I'm all about mats. So anyway, I get some mats. I go back into the 1x1 after I hit some trees, and it's all about spraying kids once you're in that 1x1 all the way up. When you have high ground, you want to get that damage on kids, but you also want to be careful with getting sniped. So that's why I built a stair in front of me in this clip, and I just look around to make sure there's no other high spots to get sniped from. And now I look through the wood until this kid peeks, and I'm gonna spray. Notice I miss every shot because my game is some garbage. But I still win this game. It just goes to show, if you follow the right strategy, you will win most of the time. So I just keep spraying this kid, missing all my shots. Oh, I hit one, right? So I'm just trying to stay careful too. So then after that, I put pressure on this guy who just got into a fight with another guy on that same mountain. And you want to pressure kids. You don't want to always hit super reserved. Although you don't want to be rushing kids back to back to back, you still don't want to be super reserved. Like here, I just keep shooting these kids because, you know, it's something that you need to do sometimes. It's pretty necessary. You can't just not shoot kids. So he does a shockwave as you can hear. And I keep lasering him since I have high ground. It's a good strategy because I'm just draining his max, and I have a lot of ammo. So I keep doing this, and it's very good because he's probably running out of mats. He shockwaves away, and he starts rushing. I drop him up here. I spray him a little bit, and then I take 2 shots with my pack, and he's dead. See, this just goes to show that high ground really wins because he had to rush. Since I was spraying him and he was probably running out of mats, and he panicked. He was already low HP, so yeah, that's how I killed him. And I had good loot and good mats, but it's just so many good things. And after that, I used my meds to heal up. That's why you carry a lot of meds. Notice I'm still carrying 3 meds / shields, and I'm on the final 2, me versus another guy. So I have to move to storm, so I get down. But notice I still keep high ground even though I had to jump down. This guy had to move too. We both had pretty high ground, but I still keep high ground. I'm spraying. This tree's kind of in the way. I didn't think of putting it down, so I'm just going to end up moving down a little bit here. As you can see, I just build a little down, keep spraying, but I still maintain high ground almost all the time. High ground, high ground, high ground. Very important. High ground along with heals, along with just good strategy, good loot, materials, all of that is just going to get you a win. So I keep spraying this kid. And sometimes you got to know the mix between passive and aggressive. See, I'm being aggressive and passive at the same time here because I'm not rushing the kid. That would be a little too aggressive because I might get like 1 charge, like, or even just headshot with a practice to do that, or get sprayed, you know? So I'm spraying a lot, but I'm also staying safe on the high ground, protected on my stairs, and that's a good way to be passive and aggressive. Notice here, this kid shoots me, so I hit a big pot, and while he sprays, I heal, and then I keep shooting again after I pop 1 big pot. And he's just draining his mats at this point. I've been shooting him for so long. So if you spray like this, they're either going to have to rush you, dip, or just drain all their mats. So in this scenario, I drained all his mats. And I think he's just at this point panicking. And, you know, I just keep spraying, you know. I'm waiting for something to happen for this kid. And just eventually, he stopped holding. And I beat him right in the head. Victory Royale. That is how to win, folks. Let's go.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you really liked it, make sure to like the video or subscribe, but that's all optional. It's up to you if you really liked it or not. If not, feel free to dislike or whatever you want to do. But anyway, Tobez is logging off, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great night or day, whatever it is for you. Peace.